You wouldn't talk to them ever again if you knew the truth. Don't miss this, my darling child. There's a big reward at the end, so stick with it. A truth that has been kept hidden for far too long is causing the air around you to tremble right now. Something that can permanently alter your perception of certain individuals. Your recent restlessness has a cause. Every message was preceded by an odd silence. When their name appears, you feel a sudden tug in your chest. An energy that no longer feels correct. It's no accident. Your spirit is already aware of something that your mind has yet to acknowledge. Avoid skipping. A secret that was meticulously wrapped in charm, covered in care, and sealed with false love is about to be revealed in heaven. In rooms where your loyalty was betrayed and your kindness was ridiculed, someone you trusted more than your own reflection has been whispering your name. Hold on until the very end. Because they saw you stand up for the very people who portrayed you as a villain, the angels are fighting back tears. In order to shine brighter in front of others, they attempted to use lies to dim your soul in exchange for the light you gave them. However, my child, the truth is already en route to you. You won't be able to look at them the same after it arrives. You'll recall times when you disregarded your gut. You have to force yourself to believe in their goodness even though your heart tells you something is wrong. Unaware that second chances were gradually costing you your peace, you gave them away as if they were free. Every silent night you wept, wondering why the people you cared about suddenly became distant, was witnessed by the universe. It wasn't a random distance. It was planned. Someone close to you was fabricating tales, misrepresenting your statements, and converting allies into strangers. Heaven is balancing the scales as you listen, so don't skip this part. Piece by piece, all of the covert actions, smirks, and hidden messages are coming to light. You won't have to expose anyone when it's all over. The truth will come to light. When you remain motionless, their masks will gradually come off, exposing practiced hearts that were never real. Hold on until the very end. Because the person who claimed to care and whom you once referred to as your best friend has been acting dishonestly. They admired you in front of you, behind your back. They were so envious of you that they destroyed you. You were never the idiot they believed you to be. You just opted for faith over fear and love over suspicion. Heaven, however, is done observing your suffering because you were sincere. They intended to deplete your vitality until you began to doubt your own value. Your light made their shadows too obvious, so they wanted you small, suspicious, and quiet. Stay until the very end, my dear child. There's something enormous in store for you. The sort of epiphany that clears your name without you saying a word. The truth will spread more quickly than lies this month. It will spread through unexpected ears, sporadic messages, and even the people they once confided in. Someone who used to think their version will come at you in a different way. They will become softer. What your heart has been screaming all along will finally be visible to their eyes. And you'll experience such a profound sense of calm that you'll come to the realization that sometimes the true blessing is losing phony people. You'll stop looking for answers. More powerful than anything they have ever said about you will be the truth itself. You'll eventually hear something or find evidence you weren't supposed to see. It might arrive in the form of a voice message, picture, or photo, and all of your doubts will suddenly surface like thunder. Avoid skipping. Heaven is sick of having your name used, so this is where your story changes. You weren't worthy of being betrayed, under the guise of friendship. You were the one who prayed for their success, so you didn't deserve to be laughed at behind closed doors. Heaven is about to change the course for precisely that reason. My dear child, stay until the very end. Someone's tone will suddenly sound awkward. They will stumble as they speak. They won't look into your eyes. They will over-explain things that don't need to be explained. That is the manifestation of guilt prior to exposure. One individual in particular. They are aware of the impending event. Rumor has it that the truth is coming out. They are currently in a panic, attempting to fix what cannot be fixed. However, it's too late because heaven has already determined that unquestionable proof will bring you clarity. There are no doubts or rumors, just the unvarnished truth that silences all lies. Avoid skipping. Your breakthrough is hidden here, so stick with it through to the end. You'll see that it wasn't your fault when you eventually find out what was said. They were afraid of losing control of you. The version of yourself that once required their approval has since evolved. They were frightened by your silence turning into power because it allowed them to control everyone except the person who was shielded by divine grace. Now, out of guilt, the same mouths that cursed you will now speak blessings. The same people who made fun of you will wish they hadn't betrayed you. And you'll leave feeling wiser, colder, and freer rather than angry. Around you, the energy is changing. You'll begin to notice hidden meanings in their most insignificant actions, my dear child. The nervous smile, the slip of the tongue, the hesitation before responding. The mask has cracks in it. Someone who used to distance themselves from you will suddenly get in touch. They will apologize without providing specifics, but their tone will convey more than just their words. That's where the truth starts. Awkward, quiet, and indisputable. Avoid skipping. There's something enormous in store for you. You weren't supposed to be destroyed by the betrayal. It was intended to guide you back to the circle where your soul is most at home. Knowing that heaven watched, recorded, and remembered everything that was unfairly done to you will soon bring you peace. When divine timing is this accurate, retaliation is unnecessary. They are about to plant thorns in their own path with every seed of deceit they sowed. And you'll rise higher, serene, elegant, and unconcerned as they try to undo what they did. People will question how you maintained your kindness in the face of so much treachery. That's because when humans failed you, angels took you. The story doesn't end, so stay until the very end. In your favor, it's just getting started. The last chapter you never anticipated is the truth, and it will soon come to light in front of you. Stay put. My dear child, stay right here because what you're going to hear will make sense of every restless night you've ever had. At last, everything is coming together. When they do, you'll realize that everything that transpired was a prelude to a test of your heart's strength. They believed you were weak because of your kindness. They assumed you were ignorant because you were silent. However, they were unaware that power builds in silence before roaring. Avoid skipping. Hold on until the very end. The heavens began working in the background as soon as you stopped trying to find answers. Masks are coming off one by one, and the genuine faces underneath them are no longer able to be concealed by smiles. The same people who used to praise you are now fighting with each other. Secrets are falling apart like a set of falling dominoes. And before long, a single admission will start a domino effect that will reveal all the secrets. Tonight, there's a restless person in that circle. They keep looking at their phone, playing back memories, and asking if you already know. It's not fear of you that makes them tremble. It's the fear of being recognized for their true selves. When their light went out, they turned to you. The peace they feigned was you. Their whole act starts to unravel without you. Keep your eyes on it. Every phony friend eventually runs into the mirror of their own behavior, which is already there. Heaven has been subtly rewriting your story, my dear child. Your suffering wasn't in vain. It turned into evidence of your devotion. The soil of your rebirth was irrigated by each tear. A change is now taking place all around you. Those who once questioned you will start to stand up for you. Even those who fell for the lies will realize that something was off all along. Hold on until the very end. Because retaliation is not what lies ahead. It is enlightening. A revelation so clear that even your enemies will whisper, they were pure all along. Your energy is changing. You've grown too real for the masks around you. That's why you feel distant. Even in a crowd, you're no longer vibrating on the same level as their pretense. Soon a message will reach you that proves everything. It might come by accident, but nothing heaven allows is ever random. When you see it, don't react, just smile. It means justice has begun. Someone will try to speak before they're exposed. They'll act concerned, overly kind, strangely nostalgic. But don't be fooled. That's guilt trying to wear the costume of care. Stay till the end. The universe wants you to stand tall when truth enters the room, because truth doesn't need you to fight. It needs you to witness. Let them reveal themselves through their panic. Let them speak too much, explain too quickly, blame invisible things. That's how deceit destroys itself loudly, messily, without your help. And when it's all done, you'll finally understand why heaven separated you. You weren't being punished. You were being protected. Your isolation was a sanctuary disguised as loneliness. Don't skip this moment. My beloved child, take a deep breath and feel how light your heart is becoming. That's the weight of false stories lifting off you. Every whisper, every rumor, every twisted word, they're losing power now. Because when truth steps forward, lies crumble like paper in fire. You are that fire, and they can no longer handle your glow. You'll notice how calm your spirit feels when certain names are mentioned. That's clarity replacing confusion. That's peace reclaiming its throne. Stay till the end. Soon you'll stand in a place where the past no longer hurts. You'll look at the people who betrayed you and feel nothing but gratitude. Gratitude for teaching you discernment. Gratitude for forcing you to rise higher. Gratitude for helping you find the strength they never expected you to have. And they'll notice your silence again. Only this time, it won't scare you. It'll scare them, because silence after truth is the loudest sound in the universe. My beloved child, you are stepping into a new timeline. In this one, no lie can exist around you. Every conversation, every connection will reveal its true color almost instantly. That's how protected you are now. Your intuition has sharpened. Your energy no longer tolerates deceit. Heaven didn't just expose them, it upgraded you. So when the truth fully arrives, don't seek closure. You don't owe explanations to those who built stories behind your back. Let them carry their guilt while you carry your growth. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting just beyond this realization. Someone genuine is being guided toward you. A person who speaks truth effortlessly, who mirrors your soul instead of competing with it. They will appear exactly when the last false connection fades. That's the reward hidden behind betrayal. Authentic love, loyal friendship, divine alignment. The pain was only the bridge. And you, my beloved child, have finally crossed it. When you wake tomorrow, you'll feel lighter. Because truth doesn't just reveal others, it reveals you. And the version of you emerging now is untouchable, unshakable, unstoppable. Don't move. Stay right here and let every word sink into you because this is the moment everything turns. The silence around you isn't empty. It's heavy with answers you were never supposed to find. My beloved child, you are walking through a timeline where truth begins to echo louder than denial. Every vibration around you is shifting, every hidden intention trembling under the weight of exposure. The ones who once laughed behind closed doors can already feel that their time of pretending is ending. Stay till the end. Because the story you believed in was written by hands that feared your light. But now the author of your destiny has taken back the pen. Heaven has decided you will no longer live inside other people's versions of you. The lies they told were only loud because your silence was divine. And that silence has now become thunder. Don't skip. You'll start noticing coincidences that aren't coincidences at all. Random slips of truth from unexpected lips. A stranger might mention something that connects perfectly to what your intuition whispered months ago. That's not random, my beloved child. That's heaven confirming you were right all along. Every warning you ignored is coming back as validation. And this time you won't need proof. You'll just know because the energy of deception cannot stand next to the energy of awakening. Stay till the end. Someone you thought had power over your image is losing control. Their influence is fading because people are starting to see through the fog. The charm they once used has cracks now. Every sweet word sounds hollow. Every lie echoes louder than their truth ever did. You are no longer in their story. They're now characters fading out of yours. Your calmness is confusing them. They don't realize you've already made peace with the truth they tried to bury. My beloved child, you are entering the chapter of calm revenge, the kind where peace itself becomes justice. You won't have to explain, defend, or expose. Life will do it for you beautifully and publicly. One conversation will change everything. Someone who once doubted you will speak up in your defense. That single moment will silence every rumor faster than any confrontation could. Don't skip this moment because when that happens, the whole narrative flips and for the first time, everyone will see who truly carried purity in their heart. Stay till the end. There's someone silently watching your strength, admiring how you never responded with bitterness. They see your endurance as sacred and that person is being divinely guided closer to you. They were meant to witness your storm so they could recognize your authenticity. And soon they'll be the reason new doors open effortlessly for you. Your name will be mentioned in rooms that were once closed off. That's how heaven rewards grace. By turning your pain into proof of worth and your silence into divine promotion. Don't move because this next part will touch your soul deeper than words ever could. There will come a night soon when you'll feel a sudden release in your chest like the weight of years being lifted. That's not imagination. That's forgiveness leaving your spirit. That's the moment heaven declares the lesson is complete. You'll wake lighter, your eyes softer, your energy peaceful. You'll realize you've outgrown every wound they tried to leave on you. And that realization is freedom. Stay till the end. Because something huge is forming in the unseen. A shift so big it'll erase every trace of humiliation and replace it with honor. The same people who questioned you will be forced to watch your elevation. They won't understand how you moved forward so quickly. But you'll know it wasn't speed. It was divine timing finally catching up. You'll notice blessings flowing in directions you never expected. Resources, messages, people, all aligning like puzzle pieces to rebuild your story. And every piece will whisper the same thing. You were never wrong to trust your heart. My beloved child, truth doesn't destroy you. It releases you. You've been surviving on half-truths for too long, shrinking yourself to keep peace that wasn't real. But now peace itself is demanding the truth. And when it arrives fully, your spirit will recognize it instantly. There will be no confusion, no guilt, no doubt, only a quiet knowing. That quiet knowing is your sign that the storm is officially over. Don't skip. Let it wash over you because this is your rebirth moment and heaven doesn't repeat it twice. Stay till the end because your glow up will be spiritual before it's visible. Your energy will shift first, your voice steadier, your steps lighter, and people will sense it even before they see it. You'll start attracting genuine souls, real conversations, safe spaces, because once truth touches your life, it repels everything that isn't aligned with it. And that's when you'll realize why you had to go through betrayal. It was purification disguised as pain. So walk forward now. Don't look back because every step ahead of you has already been cleared by divine hands. You are no longer the person they tried to manipulate. You are the truth they feared would surface. And now you are walking proof that heaven never forgets who was real. Stay till the end. My beloved child. The curtain is closing on their act and your spotlight is about to rise. This is your era of truth and it begins now. Don't move. Stay here till the end because this is where everything you felt finally makes sense. The storm that surrounded your life wasn't chaos. It was divine rearrangement preparing you for clarity. My beloved child, this is the closing of the old chapter. Every hidden conversation, every fake smile, every shadowed intention is dissolving in the light of exposure. The world around you is realigning and heaven is making sure that only truth survives beside you. You'll soon notice how light your spirit feels when their names no longer echo in your thoughts. That emptiness isn't loss. It's cleansing. It's the sound of peace returning home. Stay till the end. Because the people who tried to rewrite your story are now reading theirs written by truth itself. They are seeing reflections of the pain they caused, not through punishment, but through realization. Every lie is collapsing on its own weight. Every rumor is reversing direction. And every person who joined the whisper chain is now searching for forgiveness. You won't need to witness their downfall. Heaven won't let bitterness stain your victory. Your reward will be peace so complete that even memories of betrayal will lose their power. You'll breathe without tension again. Don't skip, because this moment you're in right now is sacred. It's the calm before divine justice unfolds publicly. Doors that once slammed in your face will open on their own. Voices that once ignored you will begin to seek your approval. They'll ask how you managed to stay kind through it all. And you'll simply smile, because words will never capture the strength heaven placed inside you. You were carried by faith they never understood. My beloved child, the truth didn't come to break you. It came to rebuild you in a form they can no longer reach. You're untouchable now, rooted in awareness, shielded by grace. Even their apologies can't touch the peace you've earned. Stay till the end, because heaven is not done surprising you yet. Out of nowhere, a blessing connected to your name will arrive. An opportunity, a connection, or a doorway they thought you'd never have. This isn't coincidence. It's restoration. It's the universe paying its debt to your endurance. Everything you lost unjustly will find its way back multiplied. Not as revenge, but as reassurance that goodness still wins quietly. You'll stand in that new space feeling proud, not of what happened, but of who you became through it. Don't move, because something extraordinary happens when the truth finally finishes its work. It frees space for miracles, and those miracles are already circling your timeline. People who misjudged you will start correcting others without you saying a word. Those who believed false stories will approach you with silent respect. They'll sense what words can't express, that your spirit remained pure while theirs was tested. You'll walk into rooms where once you were doubted and feel the shift immediately. The same energy that once resisted you will now assist you. Because when you stay true during deception, creation itself bends to honor your truth. Stay till the end. My beloved child, there's a greater revelation still coming. The one about why it all had to happen. It was never about loss. It was about learning discernment without losing love. You were chosen to master stillness in chaos, compassion in betrayal, peace in misunderstanding. That's why your blessings had to be delayed, so they'd arrive when your heart was wise enough to hold them. Now that wisdom is yours. Heaven is clearing paths ahead of you faster than you can imagine. People will say you changed. They won't know that you simply healed. And healing is the loudest transformation of all. Don't skip. Stay right here, because the final sign of your victory is subtle but unmistakable. It's the moment you stop needing closure. When you no longer crave their validation. When you stop replaying what they said, that's the signal that your soul is finally free. Freedom doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers, "I'm done explaining." And that whisper carries the power of every storm you survived. From that day, every sunrise will feel lighter. You'll notice beauty in ordinary places again. That's heaven's way of saying it's over. My beloved child, walk forward now with quiet confidence. The truth has done its work. The light has reclaimed its space. You are no longer the one searching. You are the one found. Every false face has been revealed. Every hidden hand removed. And what remains is sacred authenticity glowing where deception once lived. Stay till the end, because this isn't a conclusion. It's a coronation. The universe crowns those who kept faith through silence. And that crown is already hovering above your story. Don't move. Feel this moment. This is peace unbroken, calm unshaken, destiny unlocked. Your future no longer carries their fingerprints. It carries heaven's signature. You will step into rooms built by honesty, guided by clarity, protected by truth.